Once you have got the component installed, we can go to the component control panel by components, IP data, and we just click on that. Here you'll see a number of icons that you can click to get to various parts of the application. There is the API documentation, which we will deal with in another tutorial, going through exactly how everything here works and how you can actually then use this API to retrieve certain data. Then there's the IP updater and the exchange rate updater. These are the only two things that we'll look at in this tutorial, including the option settings. So let's first go to options. In options, you have a base currency. Base currency is what is used when an API call is done without defining the base currency. Then this is what it will fall back onto. Okay. It's also used in the country and currency layout when you want to present some of the exchange rates related to those various views. And so it's good to set this to your most prominent currency that you would like to have on your site, on your API actually. Then we got the API settings, which regarding the different access options, which we will look at in depth when we go over the API documentation. There's also the place to set up your API private key, and then the access options in relation to the API access. We won't look at that in depth now, but we will come back to this when we do the API documentation tutorial. And then your certain permission levels for regarding the backend access of the component. Okay, these VDM logo, text, and link. Once we've got the front end views available for this component, which most probably will include the option of querying any currency and getting exchange rates relations and things like that, then these would either show or hide the links to those specific front end views. Currently they are not really doing anything, so you could just ignore them. And then there's just some contribution fields. Currently it's only me working on this project, so it's only my details in here. Okay, so that is the API configuration settings. If you've got your currency selected here, you could click Save and Close. Then back on the control panel, we can go to IP Updater. And we can, obviously I would encourage that you, after your first installation, that you do a manual update of the IP tables as well as an update of the exchange rates. These exchange rates are not up to date since they would be the time of our program release and so forth. So it's always good to just make sure that the latest exchange rates are there, updating this as regular as you can. So let's first do the IP updater. We'll just click on it. Do not close the browser or this window at all during this period. The IP updater doesn't take that long. It shouldn't be more than, what, a minute, 2 minutes? Whereas the exchange rate updater can take up to 30 minutes, even 25 minutes. So if you are planning to going somewhere or you're in a hurry, just don't do it then. You know, update the exchange rate when you have time to keep this window open for that period. So I'll quickly do a demonstration on the manual updating of the IP tables. Okay, so the IP table was successfully updated is what it should say here on top. If it doesn't say that and some error message came up, then respond accordingly. And let's also quickly do the update of the exchange rates. Okay, quickly is an understatement. This is going to take a while, but I'm going to pause the recording so you wouldn't need to wait. But we'll do the update of the exchange rates then as well. Okay, at last it's done. So now you have your IP update. IP tables have been updated, your exchange rates have been updated, and you're ready to go. Next would be actually to understand how the API works, which we'll actually dedicate a whole tutorial towards and try to make it as clear and simple as possible for you to integrate this into your systems. Thank you for watching. the setting up of the component settings and doing the 2 updates. Just as an ending note, there is an automated IP updater as well as exchange rate updater available. It is actually one plugin that you can also get from us. It's a little way of supporting our effort in development of this extension, so it sort of gives you the opportunity to give us a little donation. So if you click on this here or today, it'll take you to the page where you can get this extension, this plugin. It's a 2-in-1 IP and exchange rate updater. It automatically updates all the needed tables. It also has different update timers. We'll do a tutorial on installing and setting up this automated updating cron plugin for the component. And as you can see, it's available here for $8 US. And if you do not want further updates, it's available for $7. The price might go up and down depending on the response we have. If the response is good, we most probably go down on the price. So here is the product, which the component is for free. You get the whole component with the API and everything in place. It's only the automation that we would ask for a little donation. Okay, so thank you for watching the setting up of IP data. Looking forward to giving you further direction on the API documentation.